Press Enter key to start. Logging in. Loading settings. Campaign button list item 4 of 9. Fireteam 1. Rimrozlime 1. Fireteam 1/4. Campaign. New game button list item 1 of 2. Fireteam 1/4. Navigate right to access Fireteam widget. Backspace key, back friends tab key, settings F1 key. Select difficulty. New game, campaign. New game, campaign button list item 1 of 5. Rimrozlime 1. Fireteam 1/4. Navigate right to accept. Friends. Platform tab list tab 1 of 2. Invite button list item 1. Invite sent. Plus invite button beast in game button list item 1 of 4. Fireteam 1/4. Wiki previous Fireteam 2/4. Beast high. Wiki previous tab. Wiki next tab. Backspace key, backx key, report portal F key, add cross platform friends. Campaign. New game button list item 1 of 2. Fireteam 2/4. Navigate right. Navigate right to access Fire 1. Backspace key 1. Bonus missions. New campaign. Bonus missions button list item 2 of 2. Friends. Platform tab list tab 1 of 2. Plus invite campaign button list item 1 of 5. Friends. Platform tab list tab 1 of 2. Plus invite campaign. New game button list item 1 of 2. Fireteam 2/4. Navigate right to 1 year. Navigate right to access. Select difficulty. New game. Easy button list mission select. New game. The Pillar of Autumn button list item 1 of 10. Rimrozlime 1. Beast Kai. Fireteam 2/4. Ray, activate the weapon at the heart of Halo and learn the truth. Navigate right to rally point select. Select skulls. New game. Game is starting. Fireteam 2/4. Backspace key can. Loading. Spacebar skip cinematic hold.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector.
Spacebar skip
On that
cinematic
point,
hold.
all the tests were...
Look out! We can't let the monitor activate the ring. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
EP open. Checkpoint on. Swap for needle. Swap for sentinel. Swap for needler. Checkpoint on. Swap for objective completed. Exit Halo's control center. Exit Halo's control center.
But we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the impact. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So if we damage or destroy these
the upper
generators,
landing.
the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav. You need to move in and neutralize the device. Commandeer that Banshee. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Key swap for key swap for
Prepare to be
Keypad 1 out of ammo, switch to plasma pistol. Keypad 1 out of ammo, switch to Keypad 1 out of ammo. Key. Checkpoint done. Key. Keys. Key swap. Boarding vehicles. Key hold to board enemy vehicles. Keypad 1 out of ammo, switch to plasma pistol. Checkpoint done. Keypad 1 out of ammo, switch to plasma pistol.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
Banshee to reach the upper landing. Checkpoint done. Key drive band. The Banshee will automatically turn in the direction the camera is facing. Mouse X in camera. Key fire bombs. Double key checkpoint done. Double key. Press key to accelerate. Left mouse button fire main weapon. Right mouse button boost. Key swap. Key swap for plasma rifle. Checkpoint done. Keys.
That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down.
Checkpoint done.
There should be 3 power conduits nearby. Focus your attention there.
Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 03rd. Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Objective: head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Checkpoint done. Drive Banshee. PQ SWAT for plant. PQ SWAT for plasma pistol. Keypad 1 out of ammo. Switched. PQ SWAT for shot. PQ SWAT for checkpoint. PQ SWAT for plasma pistol. PQ SWAT for assault rifle. Objective hit through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. PQ SWAT for assault. PQ SWAT. Checkpoint done. PQ.
Warning, incoming flood.
Keypad 1 out of ammo. Switch to plasma. PQ. Checkpoint done. PQ SWAT for Manhunt. SWAT for rocket. ET activate live bridge. ET activate live bridge. ET swap for shotguns. ET swap for ET swap for SMG. Checkpoint done. ET activate lift. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
Alert.
Checkpoint
Pulse generator
done.
is still online. We need to neutralize all three. I recommend
ET
seeking a
swap for
Banshee and
plasma.
flying to the nav point on your
Objective
display.
completed. Head through the
Okay,
adjacent
let's take care of the
canyon
next
toward the
pulse
second
generator.
pulse. Objective display. Converts of each pulse generator 1/3. Checkpoint done. Keep. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Checkpoint. Right. Checkpoint done. Boarding vehicles. Keep hold to board enemy vehicles.
Same as the last generator. We need to destroy the 3 power conduits.
Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 2/3.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go. I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up.
Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 2/3. Objective:
Systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override without
Checkpoint
authorization from the captain. The code is stored in his neural implants. We'll need to find him to start the fusion core detonation.
Objective: move through underground tunnels. Move through underground tunnels. Checkpoint done. Objective move through underground tunnels. Objective move through underground tunnels. Beast Kai has left the fire team. Resume button list item. Reload checkpoint. Press button list item 1 of 2. Move through underground. Resume button list item 1 of 5. Fire team 1/4. Rimuruz line 1. Objective move through underground tunnels. Move through underground tunnels. Resume button list item 1 of 5. Fire team 1. Reload checkpoint. Press button list item 1 of 2. Move through underground tunnels. Objective move through underground tunnels. Beast Kai left. Network. Please wait connecting. Move through underground tunnels. Difficulty modifiers none button list item 1 of 1. Objective move through underground tunnels. Beast Kai is browsing menus. No mission selected. No difficulty selected. No skulls selected. Rimuruz line 1. Beast Kai. Fire team 2/4. Settings. Control. Difficulty modifiers none button list item 1 of 1. Beast Kai is selecting the rally point. 2 betrayals. Easy selected. No skulls selected. Fire team 2/4. Leave fire team. Rimuruz line 1 #418 has left the fire team. Friends. Platform tab list tab 1 of 2. Plus invite button beast in game button list item 1 of 4. Fire team 2/4. Campaign. Select difficulty. Mission select. New game. The pillar locked button list item 9 of 10. Beast Kai. Rimuruz line 1. Beast Kai. Fire team 2/4. You must play through the previous mission before you can play this mission. Navigate right to access fire team widget. Backspace key back friends tab key settings app. Rally point select. 2 betrayed select skulls. New game. Game is starting. Fire team 2/4. Head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Objective completed. Head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse. Objective destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Key swap. Boarding vehicles. Board enemy vehicles. Wiki Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Right. Objective: destroy the
Same as the last
conduits at each
generator,
pulse
we need to destroy
generator
the 3
1/3.
power conduits. Wait, we haven't destroyed the pulse generator yet. Take out the power conduits, we're running out of time.
Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 2/3. Wiki.
That did it. The pulse
Wiki swap
generator
for plasma
overloaded.
rifle.
One more to go.
Checkpoint done.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up.
Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator
Systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't
through
override without
underground
authorization
tunnels.
from the captain. The code is stored in his neural implant. We'll need to find him to start the fusion core detonation.
The key. Checkpoint done. Swap. BT swap for BT swap. BT swap. BT swap.
Who's next?
BT swap. Checkpoint done. Keys. Key swap for fuel rod cannon. Objective: move through underground tunnels. Checkpoint done. Keys. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Key swap for fuel. Key swap. Key. Key swap for rock. Checkpoint done. Key open door. Key swap for rock. Key swap. Key swap. Checkpoint done. Key up. Key. Key swap for. Keys. Objective move through underground tunnels. Checkpoint done. Keys. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Key swap. Unlocked skill mythic. Key swap for plasma. Key swap. Key swap. Checkpoint done.
Tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Objective move through underground tunnels. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Key swap. Key. Checkpoint done. Objective use 300 down tunnels. Peak. Checkpoint done. Objective U 300 down tunnels. Objective completed U 300 down tunnels. Peaky swap. Objective destroy conduits at each pulse generator 2/3. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Key called to board enemy vehicles. Key swap for next right. Key swap for needle. Swap keys. Objective destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 2/3. Key swap. Key swap for. Key swap. Checkpoint done. Key checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Key drive. swap for Sentinel.
One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse
Objective destroy
generator.
the conduits
Wait,
at
we
each
haven't
pulse
destroyed the pulse
generator
generator.
2/3.
Take out the power conduits. We're running out of time.
Key swap. Checkpoint done. Keys. Keys. Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 3/3.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Checkpoint.
Find a
done.
ride and get to the
Spacebar
captain.
skip cinematic hold. Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 3/3. Updating done. Objective completed.
The Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together,
Spacebar skip cinematic hold.
I'm reading the captain's transponder. He's in the control room, but I'm not
Objective. Find
detecting
a way to
any
the ship's
human life
bridge.
signs.
Checkpoint done.
Chief, don't be a fool. Leave me.
Captain? Captain! I lost him.
Checkpoint done.
I see one!
Swap for.
Analyzing damage. This hole was caused by some kind of explosive.
East
Very
car
powerful
left.
if it tore through the ship's hull. All I detect down there are pools of coolant. The crash did
Checkpoint
more damage
done.
than I suspected. Analyzing. The coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactors should already have gone critical. We should head this way towards the ship's gravity lift.
Objective to find a way to the ship's bridge. Objective find a way to the gravity lift. Find a way to the ship's bridge.
I gave
Checkpoint
you an order, Spartan. Now pull out.
We have to find him.
Swap for it. Checkpoint.
Wait, the Covenant and Flood are attacking each other. I recommend we wait until they've worn each other down. Then we'll only have to deal with distractors.
Checkpoint done. Swap for energy sword. Swap. SMG. Objective, fight your way to the gravity lift. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT 4S. P-key SWAT 4S SMG. P-key SWAT B. Objective completed. Fight your way to the gravity lift.
Power source detected. There's the gravity lift. It's still operational. That's it. The captain! His vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry!
Objective, eliminate Covenant guarding the gravity on board the ship. P-key SWAT for me. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT for P-key SWAT for SMG. P-key SWAT for SMG. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT for plasma.
Should be able to get into the ship's control room from here.
Eliminate Covenant guarding the grav lift and board. Use equipment. Checkpoint done. Objective, get to the ship's
The Covenant
bridge.
battle net is a
P-key
mess.
activate your
I can't
current
access the ship's
equipment.
schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay
Checkpoint
should
done.
be here.
Objective, get to the shuttle bay. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT.
Look, in the corners. The Flood are gathering bodies here.
P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT for plasma. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT for plasma piss. P-key SWAT for plasma. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT. P-key SWAT for me. P-key SWAT for me. P-key SWAT. P-key.
Looks like another shuttle bay.
Objective completed.
We should be
Get to
able
the
to reach
shuttle
the
bay.
control room from the 3rd level.
Objective ascend to the upper deck. Checkpoint done.
Looking for the target. I can hear their whispers.
P-key. done. Key swap for knee. Key swap. Key. Checkpoint done. Key swap for checkpoint done. Key swap. Key. Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Descend to the upper deck. Objective get to the ship's bridge.
Control room should be this way.
Key swap.
I can feel them crawling inside my mind.
Key swap for vessel. Objective locate Captain Geese. Key swap for checkpoint done. Key swap for needler. Checkpoint done. Spacebar skip cinematic hold. Objective locate Captain Geese. Objective completed. Locate Captain Geese.
Alert! I'm detecting multiple Covenant and Flood groups approaching the bridge.
Key swap.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn.
Shuttle bay.
Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Key swap for me. Key swap for Key swap for Key swap. Key swap for fuel. Key swap for checkpoint done. Key. Swap for E. Checkpoint done. E. Objective completed. Get to the shuttle bay. Key swap. Checkpoint done. Swap. Objective escape in the Banshee.
Perfect. Grab one of the Banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Checkpoint done. EQ swap for EQ drive checkpoint done. Spacebar skip cinematic hold. EQ drive Banshee. Objective escape in a Banshee. Updating done. Objective. Spacebar skip cinematic hold.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines.
Make
The
objective.
explosion
Make
should
your way
damage
to the
enough
Autumn's
systems
bridge.
below it to destroy
Objective.
the ring.
Beast Kai left. Make your way to the Autumn's bridge. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. EQ swap for Sentinel beam. EQ swap for plasma rifle. Checkpoint done. EQ swap. EQ swap. EQ swap. EQ swap. EQ swap. EQ swap.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work.
EQ.
I need you to
Checkpoint
upload me
done.
into the control systems. The terminal is located next to the main view screen.
Checkpoint done. Spacebar skip cinematic hold. Objective completed. Make your way to the Autumn's bridge.
Chief, we need to get to the engine room. That's the only other place where the monitor can override the self-destruct
Make your way
sequence.
to the checkpoint done.
The ship was
Make
heavily
your way to
damaged
the
when it
Autumn's
crashed.
bridge.
Head to the cryo chamber. You should be able to get to the engine room through there.
EQ swap for shotgun. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. EQ. EQ swap for need. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. EQ swap. EQ swap. EQ swap. EQ swap. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Objective get to engineering via the cryo storage facility. B keys. B. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Swap from key swap for Needler. Checkpoint done. B. What checkpoint done?
Engine room located. We're here. Don't worry, I have
Objective,
access
get
to all of the
engineering
reactor
via the
schematics
cryo
and
storage
procedures.
facility.
I'll walk you through
Get
it.
to engineering via the cryo storage
First, we need to
facility.
pull back the exhaust
Checkpoint
couplings.
done.
That will expose a
Objective
shaft
completed.
that
Get
leads to the
engine-
primary fusion drive
Objective
core.
expose cores and destroy them with a grenade or rocket 04th.
Hardware and software configurations are below required specifications. Surrender the construct, or I will be forced to take you offline permanently. Not acceptable, remember. You must surrender the construct.
Good. Step 1 complete. Now we should have a straight shot into one of the ship's 4 fusion reactors. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cell.
Will you continue to ignore your
Checkpoint
tasks?
done.
To use an explosive, I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
Objective completed. Expose cores and destroy them
Fusion
with a
reactor
grenade
number
or
1
rocket 1/4.
destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors to destroy their cores.
Surrender the construct to me, or I will be forced to take you offline permanently.
Objective completed. Expose cores and destroy them with a grenade or rocket 2/4.
Your behavior necessitates repair and revision.
Checkpoint done.
Why do you continue to ignore your tasks?
Objective completed. Expose
Keep it
cores
up.
and
Only
destroy
one more
them with a
fusion reactor
grenade
to
or
go.
rocket 3/4. Checkpoint done. Swap for mapping.
Are you perhaps skilled?
EQ swap for mapping.
Engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the
Objective,
ship.
you could expose cores and destroy them with a grenade or up.
Cortana to Echo
Checkpoint
419.
done.
Come in, Echo
Objective, take
419.
the elevator to the vehicle bay.
I read you 5 by 5.
The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fohammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal.
Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station.
Checkpoint done. Peaky. Checkpoint done.
Over there!
Key swap for Needler. Key.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay?
Negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Objective, take the elevator to the vehicle bay.
Alert.
Keys.
Our RV point with Fohammer is further towards the ship's bow than our current position. Use a Warthog to
Objective,
reach the extraction
take
point,
the
or we'll never
elevator
make
to
it
the
in time.
vehicle bay. Objective,
We can't make it on
take the
foot.
elevator.
We need a vehicle.
Objective,
Activating
escape
final
from the
countdown
blur
timer.
above
When it
before
reaches
it's
0,
too
the
late.
engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows. Alert. You need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog.
Objective completed. Take the elevator to the vehicle bay. Objective escape from the blur button before it's too late. Checkpoint. Key drive.
Activating final countdown timer. When it
The
reaches
Lord
0,
the Lord
the engines
will
will
turn
detonate.
using
The
your
explosion will
left-hand
generate a
drive
temperature of almost
movement
100
controls.
million
Release under
degrees.
your vehicle
Don't be
if you
here when it
stop
blows.
next to the DT turn. But only let's speed accelerate.
Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog.
Before it's too late.
Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade.
Roger, Roger! I see him! Wait one! Come on! Come on! Breaking right! Damn! Too late!
Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. We need to get through that mess and rendezvous with Bowhammer. Don't stop for anything. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog.
Key drive. Key up. Objective is to control the button before it's too late.
Wait, stop. This is where Bowhammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419. Request extraction now. On the double.
Affirmative, Cortana. Bowhammer inbound. I'm hit! Mayday! Mayday! Airport buses are shot to hell! I can't hold her! I can't hold her!
Echo 419. Calculating alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Base 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Objective. Key swap for Needler.
We can't make it on foot. We need a vehicle. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. We'll be here when it blows. We need to get through that mess and rendezvous with Fohammer. Don't stop for anything. Alert, you need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog.
I'm watching before it is too late.
Stop. This is where Fohammer's coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419. Request extraction now. On the double.
Objective escape from pillar button before it is too late. Escape from pillar button before it's too late. Checkpoint done. Spacebar skip cinematic hold. Objective. Checkpoint done. Spacebar skip cinematic hold. Checkpoint done. Spacebar skip cinematic hold. Objective. Updating. New skull found. Mythic. Campaign button list item 4 of 9. Updating. Done. Objective. Rimurusline 1. Beast Kai. Fire Team 2/4. Navigate right to access Fire Team widget. F key view credits friends tab key settings F1 key.